Oh man, on account of those technology issues that I was telling you about. This isn't gonna work.
Get ready to match the stars.
Is it?
Hey, everybody. Good evening. It's almost English. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for looking at our lovely match game this evening. Folks, this week we're joined by Jeff Cecil.
You
Tracy,
say my name wrong on purpose?
Tracy, what are you doing? Did you just pop yourself off for no reason? Okay, hold on.
McCray.
Now I gotta get everybody lined up again. God dang it, man. Quit doing that, Tracy. There's Tracy McCray back from whatever you're doing. I think she's locked. I think she's frozen. Because she can't smile for that long. Can she? She's just trying to. Look at yeah. She's.
Is anybody else worried for John's safety right now?
Oh, always.
There's a giant bear right behind him.
So I was.
Oh, I thought you meant because of his stroke talk at the beginning of this.
Well, that as well. Both.
Because he was like, "Good, welcome. Thanks for looking at us."
He's eating a fish. Can you see him? He caught one.
He did.
Oh, I thought he was like sneaking up behind you.
No, that's a live stream, isn't it, John? Did you say it was a live stream?
It is my bear live stream at the KATMAI. I believe it is River.
There's also a live stream behind you.
A live stream.
Hey, everybody. Boom.
But I've been watching these guys. The salmon are running, and
I'm going to be a scamp this episode. You just wait.
You're something. Anyway, so Tracy's frozen. Tracy's having tech issues. I don't know what's going on. One of her kids must be downloading a game or something. And
someone's trying to use the phone. The dial-up's not working.
Yeah, well, you know what happens. There's Logan Nielsen. Hey, there's Cindy Strickland. Good evening, Cindy. Glad to see you again. Thank you for looking in. Folks, if you are watching, here, we'll try to. Oh, this is a different Tracy McCray. Oh, for gosh sakes. Now we got to. I have to take Tracy from this one. I got to get rid of that one. Okay. Now that Tracy's gone, let me do it again. I'll try it one more time. And holy.
This is always my favorite part.
I'm glad it's somebody's favorite part.
It's always my favorite is just starting.
Okay, Tracy, can you hear us?
Oh boy.
Tracy.
You guys want to take this time to talk about what you really think about Tracy?
This would be the perfect time.
I can't hear anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional show. If you're a fan of Tracy McCray, please call her on her phone right now and say, "What in the hell are you doing?"
This isn't our first one either. We've done quite a few of these.
I know.
Joel, I can't hear anything.
Hey, Mom. She's complaining to her tech guy, which is perfect.
Call Tracy McCray.
So, anyway, can you see anything, Tracy? Anyway, so Logan, you just did. Was it last night or was it before that you did the show with Josh?
Friday night was that show.
No!
You can't hear us, but we can certainly hear you. Oh, sweet mama. She's. You know what?
This might be the only way we can do this.
What are you doing? We are live right now.
I know we're live right now.
The disaster.
You think we're live right now?
Okay,
Tell her that we
continue.
can hear her.
Okay, well, for those of you that oh my God, Logan Nielsen, Megan Kennedy, Steve Lange. This is
Already
everything.
my favorite episode.
Oh my God, everything I could have hoped for. There's your mom. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, folks.
sorry.
So the first thing I want to do is I want to thank all of you again that are watching.
She's
For
still
those
not
of you-
here.
Well,
She's still not here, and we can hear everything she's doing.
she's just yelling like crazy at Joel, isn't she?
He's in so much trouble right now.
I like this. This is a show within the show. That's what I like. It's like whenever she's gonna be wandering in and out of frame, slamming stuff.
It's beautiful. Oh my God! So while Tracy is rearranging her attic,
Is she kicking stuff?
she's mad. She's doing this on purpose, isn't she? Did you put her up to this, Megan?
I did. I was like, listen, Tracy, we had too much fun last week when you weren't here. You really need to up your game.
Because this seems like something that you would do, Megan.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, Joel isn't even there at her house. He's here at mine. So that's the thing. She can finally hear us.
Can you hear
I
us?
can hear you. Can you hear me?
No.
Yes. Tracy,
No.
I'll be very clear. We've heard everything you've been doing this
I know.
entire time.
That's what I've been saying. I'm like, I think they can hear me.
Joel!
Tracy, I'm getting about you. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Joel, you better get in here right now.
Did you hear me say, I think they can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Joel.
And we said absolutely we can hear you.
Oh my God.
Anyway, folks, if you've not watched the match game with us, or even if you have, here's a quick reminder of how this game works. What we do is we play the old questions and answers from the old match game back in the 70s. And our panel of celebrities and comedians will try to match the contestants or the celebrities that are in the game. Every celebrity match gets them 1 point. If they happen to match the contestant who is playing, they will get a 2-time multiplier for each point. So if, for example, they got all 6 celebrities and the contestant, they would get a total of 13 points. They get 1 point for matching the contestant. Because I love drama at the end, the last round, our last question, the contestant match will give a super 4-time multiplier, which really, I mean, to be honest, hasn't played a very big part in the last couple games that we've done. But one of the things that we do is sometimes guys want to go off the board, ladies want to go off the board and come up with a horrible answer that is extremely funny. And when that happens, I, the host, not when it happens, every round I will give one of those. But it's 4 points for the best wrong answer every single round. And to be honest, I think Jeff won by playing that strategy a couple of games ago.
That's what I do, boo.
It is. And oh my gosh, I'm not ready to be done now.
Does technology snafus count against me in points? Do I start below 0?
From us, I don't think so, but I think that the audience is going to hold it against me.
There's no longer an audience anymore. At this point, it's just us.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
The show loses in that no one will watch the next one, but
There's still
Oh my
audience.
gosh.
There's some. Well, we had 20 until you started yelling at Joel.
Joel!
and no matter what, Tracy, I want to let you know that's been my favorite part of the show ever. So,
Awesome. That's perfect.
so you won me over.
Excellent.
Domestic dispute is fun as blank.
We might want to bring a new a new internet company in town into the fray because they might be to blame on this one. But I'm just saying.
We saw you
that could
fine.
be.
We saw you fine the whole time. All right.
I know, it's crazy.
All right. Is everybody ready to crank this up?
Do this.
All right. Here comes the first question. And now, folks, if you're watching at home and you want to play along, listen, and then you can go ahead and pop your answers up in the comments. And after our panel has given theirs, we'll pop yours up, and you can keep track of how you're doing right along with us. Here's our first question.
The farmer said to the ranch hand, "How many times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked?" Aren't you glad you came, Steve? Particularly, How many times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked?
All right. How many times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked? Tracy, an old farm girl, you should know exactly what that proper answer is. How we coming along, folks? Everybody got it? Not yet?
Yep.
All right. For those of you that are watching along, one more time, the farmhand said, or the ranch hand said, the farmhand, how many times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked? All right, here we go. Let's start off with Jeff.
I'm going all out.
All right.
Don't do blue.
Sorry.
Don't lick the cow. Anyway, all right. Tracy, what do you say? Titty twist. Is that?
I love seeing Steve's like sad, disappointed head shake after every answer like that.
I like these to put his glasses on to see.
Oh my gosh. Is that
Wow.
that must be farm vernacular.
Uh-huh.
Logan, what do you got?
I decided to take the other half of the word.
Oh my god.
We're starting off great.
In case there's any
That is
confusion.
awesome.
Well, since
Megan.
nobody's watching anymore.
Megan, what do you got for me?
Oh.
Pet the
You
cattle.
loser.
All right. What do you think, Steve? Talk to. In quotation marks. Cindy, the question again is the rancher said to the farmhand, how many times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked? Don't blank the cows while they're being milked. Anybody else have an answer that you'd like me to pop up there?
Logan, there's somebody behind you.
Yeah, that's fine.
It looks like
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
Yeah, you're gonna see a baseball player behind me every now and then.
Holy cow.
Blink twice if you're being held against your will.
All right.
But how many times do I blink if I like it?
You just keep blinking. All right, my gosh. Okay, so we don't have any answers from the audience, but that's fine.
There is no audience.
There is two. I can see them. They're all up here. They're all
At least
watching.
3 people say hi.
There's 11 people watching right now. Shut it. Okay, here comes your answer.
The farmer said to the ranch hand, "How many times do I have to tell you, don't blank the cows while they're being milked?"
Kicked,
Don't what?
kicked,
Don't kick?
kick.
Oh, don't kick the cows while they're being milked? That's what she says. Okay. She says, don't kick the cows while they're being milked. I don't understand that. Steve, do you understand that?
No, and I'm making no attempt to, frankly. I just ignore it, leap right over it, and I suggest don't frighten the cows
Don't
while they are
frighten the
being
cows.
milked.
Yeah, that's right, because they could
I'll be
wag
right
their
out.
tails at you. Brett, what did you say?
I'm a farm girl,
Yes.
and you could give a cow a little kick. He wouldn't give you any milk, or she wouldn't give you any milk. I said, don't let the goose in.
It says here, don't let the goose in while the cows are being milked. Give her a good long buzz on that, would you please? A long buzz. Charles, what did you say? Kick is the answer Valerie's looking for.
Getting back to the game, I said feed. I'm sorry,
Don't
Valerie.
feed the cows
Don't
while
feed.
they're
Oh,
getting
that's
young.
as dumb as don't let the goose in.
All right. Hello there.
Hello there.
You're a southern farm girl, aren't you?
Yes, there's the most famous cow in the world is Lily Flag.
Really?
Yes, and it's Lily Flag, Alabama. It was named after a cow. I said...
It looks like one, too.
What'd you say?
I said, do not brand. Oh, brand the
Do
cow.
not brand the cow while it's being
Cowboy.
milked?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Daddy, that's a dumb answer.
Dumb answer. How about, have you got a dumb answer too, Richard?
That's a good answer. You get hot milk that way, wouldn't you? You get what? I might add you to chicken.
Okay.
So I said, don't bother the old moo cow.
Don't bother the cow. What did you say,
you
dear
had that
girl?
joke.
I said, don't scare, which
Don't-
is the same as frighten. And nobody has said it, and I don't care.
Perfect. Well, guess what? I mean, here's the good news. Nobody got anything.
I don't know. I think that's what Brett was saying. She just is better at it than Logan and Jeff.
No.
I mean, if you do
I
it, me
think
and Jeff
that's what
said,
she
you
was
are
saying.
you are bothering it if you do it, me and Jeff.
Well, we're good. We can cross in here. Cindy said kiss the cow, as did Jenny said kiss. But I think the only person in this instance, the only person that's going to get any points is going to be Tracy, because titty twisting is certainly the funniest of the answers that we're
I'm
getting.
not
Oh,
going
you
to
mean
turn
Johnny come lately?
I'm not going to tear this up. I'm going to keep this.
No, you should save that one because it's the first one you got right in a long time.
Hey!
Oh, snap.
That's how it is. Okay, there we go.
The negative points you got for starting us late.
Yeah. Well, see, we'll do it all. We'll do it all the right.
You're now at negative 19.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, question number 2.
At the hospital, Steve passed out when the nurse showed him his blank. That's what it says right there. Would you like to...
At the hospital.
At the hospital, Steve passed out when the nurse showed him his blank.
At the hospital, Steve passed out when the nurse showed him his blank. There's a lot of good answers that could be had. Those of you that are watching, I hope you're coming up with a good one.
Okay.
Looks like Steve is ready. Megan, Logan is ready. Tracy, you look like you're ready.
Sure.
And Jeff, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's see what you have to say, sir.
Wiener.
All right. The nurse showed him
Going all
his
out
own
back
wiener.
there.
The nurse showed him his own wiener. I know where you're going. All right. Tracy, what is your answer?
I'm going to stick with titty. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with Scar.
Scar. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, come on.
Do you want me to stick with Titty Twister?
You know what? It doesn't make any difference. You're not going to get a point. You're probably not going to get points for Titty Twister. Logan, what do you have? Saggers.
Yes.
In quotes.
The callback from the old movies. Megan, what are you thinking?
Oh no, I just dropped my card.
Pulling a Tracy.
Okay.
What if a different
also
person came
throwback?
up?
Beef and heat. Oh, Tracy didn't get to see the beef and heat. She wasn't here last week.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, do you have a legitimate
I had
answer?
nothing. I had nothing. I went for a real one.
That's right. Excellent. Cindy said his bill. That's a pretty good one. Anybody else have
that's
any?
solid.
Yeah. Anybody
There we
else
go.
have any from the audience? Answers? Yes, no. We'll give you a couple of seconds here to see if you've got an answer to that question.
I think I was way off when I said wiener.
Yeah. Well, maybe. All right. Well, here we go. Here comes your answer.
At the hospital, Steve passed out when the nurse showed him his
Tonsils.
tonsils. Really? Is that all you can think of? Tonsils, huh? That's all she could think of, Steve. What did you think of?
I know I got a big mouth, but nobody can show me my tonsils. I think I would pass out under some circumstances, perhaps if the nurse showed me my x-rays.
X-rays.
But what do I know?
Your x-rays are upside down. How can you read your x-rays upside down?
That's why I passed out.
All right, Brett.
I feel now is as good a time as any to tell you the bad news, Steve. Medical report.
Medical report. Tonsils are the answer.
You're going to get it one of these days.
I think you just got it. Charles?
I said baby.
Baby. That's the answer. See, if the audience were playing, that's the answer they would have given.
Best applause I've had in 9 years.
That's right. They think you're very smart. What about you?
Baby.
Baby.
I didn't get a big applause.
This audience is a baby freak audience. They like babies. How about you?
They eat their old young. No, I've seen Steve's babies, and you wouldn't pass out. They're handsome.
Yeah, right.
Debonair.
Sure.
They're wealthy. Anyway, I said he passed out when he saw his appendix.
Appendix. That could be a frightening sight.
Well, if you people are going to owe appendixes...
Tonsils is what she's looking for.
How many appendixes do you owe?
I don't know any.
Oh, all right. Well, let them owe for you, then.
I was saying that I went to a very cheap school.
Yes.
And the only thing I could come up with was like needle, a shot. You know what I mean?
Oh, that needle. When he showed him the needle, he didn't get the shot.
Let's just first of all say that Kay Ballard is terrible.
Steve Allen is awesome, by the way.
Steve Allen is, but Kay Ballard is pathetic. So
I agree.
It looks as though
get her, John.
Well, I think she's dead anyway. So what's the difference? All right, we're gonna give Steve his point for an X-ray, and man, I'm gonna give Logan 4 for the Saggers. As much as I like beef and heat, I'm afraid that Saggers are just going to have to go. All right,
Megan.
Cindy had it. Cindy had a great one with Bill, but nobody said it, and I really am surprised because that's like a kind of a standard joke. And Jenny said an inflammation, which could be a bit awkward, but there are a lot of answers.
No one in the whole thing said like scar or wound or cut or anything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. All right, here we go. Question.
It's my big joke comment that I dropped in. Was interesting.
You did, you did great.
I'm a great panelist.
Yeah, well,
delightful.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, here comes question number 3, everybody.
The big bad wolf said, I just came from a house where this old lady had the biggest blank I ever saw. I read it wrong. I read it wrong. Hold everything. I read it wrong.
From the start. You could have fooled us.
No, you read it brilliantly.
There was an S on the blank.
Say it again.
I said biggest blank, and this old lady had the biggest blanks I ever saw. I said blank at first.
The big bad wolf said that?
Yes. Big bad wolf said, I just came from a house where this old lady had the biggest blanks I ever saw.
Okay. You wanted a spot to put in a particular answer. I think this one's right up your alley.
I didn't get the question.
Points for Saggers.
Yeah, well, I mean, now, unfortunately, this time Saggers is going to be legitimate. So,
I didn't hear it though.
You didn't hear the question?
No, I got McCray's internet plan.
Joel!
Only one to play video. The video never plays. What 5 times we've been doing this? He's
in the Megan studio drinking, so he's not going to hear me no matter how hard I yell at him.
So
how are you answering the questions every time then?
He's just taking the stabs, baby.
Reading our lips.
So
you just randomly put wiener every time, or
no? Usually he repeats them.
I'll repeat it for you. I'll repeat it for God's sake, I'll repeat it for you. The big bad wolf said, That lady I just saw had the biggest blanks I've ever seen.
Oh, good Lord.
Wait a minute. Jeff, have you never heard the video?
No, he's never seen any
He
of
won
the
one
videos.
week.
This is like the
I've never
sixth.
seen any
This is
of
like
the
the
videos.
sixth one of these done. You've never
He
seen
won
it.
1 week, Logan.
Never.
Killing Logan.
I just don't know how he hasn't mentioned it until now.
What can I do?
Like,
All right.
it's been like 2 months.
Are you ready? No. Let's calm down. Yeah.
Calm down.
What's your answer, Jeffrey?
I quit.
That's fine. That's fair.
I don't know. Well, screw it. Whatever. I'm doing it.
Titties?
I'm doing it. I'm with him tonight.
All right.
I started it.
Perfect. What do you got, Tracy? Eyes. Way to keep it clean. Logan?
Nope.
Gotta go the other way.
S-A-G-G-E-R.
Yes.
Perfect. Megan?
Eyes.
Eyes.
Yay.
Ah. Steve, what do you think?
Nerds.
That right there is 4 points.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right, Lee. Let's see what our friends have to say. Cindy pops out a boob. Connie is also a boob fan.
I think we're going to get it.
Jenny's there for boobs. Jordan says cankles, which
Oh,
is pretty
interesting.
good. And then respells it just because, but that's good, Jordan. Cankles is good. All right. Here, oh my God. Here comes the answer, you guys.
The big bad wolf said, I just came from a house where this old lady had the biggest blanks I ever saw.
Boobs.
Listen, we'll play again. Get back here. Get back up there. Listen.
You got the biggest ones in the room. I resemble that remark.
Sit down.
That's true.
There's nothing wrong with Mother Nature.
Well, it's not nice to fool with her.
All right.
Harper Sears says Goodyear.
I just came from a house where this old lady had the biggest blanks I ever saw. To get back to the question, what did you say, Steve?
I keep trying to convert this whole unsavory scheme here to something more savory. So, old grandmother was in bed when the big bed, well, I'd say the biggest pillows. Nothing wrong with that.
No, yeah, there is.
No?
I've known you too many years, Steve.
No.
It's a rotten answer there. What do you say, Brett?
I think Steve Allen is a sneak. That's what I say.
That's right.
But I tell you, I've never been so shocked, appalled, and outraged by an answer in my entire life.
I'll bet.
I said, bazooms. If the shoe fits, honey, put it on.
Sit down now.
She should eat.
Yeah. Charles, would you restore a little sanity?
I have a children's program, and I could not use a word like either of these girls use.
Yes.
Because I'm an actor from the legitimate theater, so I chose busts.
Oh, dear me. Yes. Speaking of bazooms, Fanny, would you show us yours?
As I said earlier, if the shoe...
Yes.
Just so Fanny won't be embarrassed.
Oh, yes, okay.
I'll
That's
write
enough.
you next week, mother and tell you all that. My mother says if you have them, show them. I said berries.
She said berries.
Berries.
Steve,
Does that
she
have
said
anything to do
berries.
with
Would you
bazookas?
believe that? That's what it says there. Yeah.
What'd
Berries.
she say?
Well, I have a comment, but I think I better skip on and just go on to Richard Dawson's answer here.
Well, I do hope that the producer and the director and you will remember I was the only one who didn't walk out.
You'll do anything for your own show.
Should there be any extra close-ups over?
Yeah.
Also, I couldn't walk out because I wrote bazooms.
That's 3, right? All right, what about it there,
I'll tell
Molly?
you the truth. I'm embarrassed to show mine because I said feet. Because I don't think that feet sounds like it.
Feet. Okay.
I love the fact that they say booze on the
entire video.
All right.
Can we just appreciate?
I actually saw the whole video that time.
Okay.
What did you do? Did you
touch
change
nothing,
the
baby.
settings or?
Can we just appreciate that Saggers actually
That's the
scored
first
a
time I've
lot?
seen the whole video.
Yeah.
For the first time in this game's history, Saggers actually got a lot of points.
Saggers cranked it up.
Boom.
All right.
Hey, does Titty
Yes.
count?
I mean,
right.
as they were very generous with the breasticle answer, I will be as
Wait, the
well.
whole bottom
So,
row. I thought they were going to have a threesome.
I know. So there were 3.
That's 3?
Oh my God! Please just calm me down.
Me, Logan, and Megan?
Yeah. Oh God, this is getting out of hand. So the contestant said boobs, and there were 3 other boobs. So that means that's 7, and that was 7 for Jeff, and 7 more for
counting
Logan.
Pillows? We're not counting pillows in that one.
No, because they didn't count it.
Are we counting eyes though?
Did anybody say eyes?
Well, I mean, no, but I think you know what we were inferring.
Yeah.
Well, then we could say that for everything. Then
Fine.
Steve gets 4 for his journal entries. And to be honest,
That's what I was inferring. I was inferring that as well. So I guess I was implying it.
There are your
Dear
scores.
journal.
Hello?
Your scores. You got 4 points for the best worst. For the best non-matcher. So anyway, there's your score.
and then gave yourself a very sad clap. That was the saddest self clap I've ever seen.
Well, let's see. Cindy, and Connie, and Jenny all got points for boobs. So congratulations to you all. All right, here we come with question. Good gosh, 33 minutes, and we're only on the 4th question. Here we go,
Well,
ladies.
12 minutes for Tracy trying to get online. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, here we come. Question number 4.
After it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under the door. After it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under the door.
Did you see that one, Jeff?
Nope.
After it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under the door. After it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under the door.
Sorry.
There's again, plenty of good answers. Plenty of good ones. After it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under the door. Everybody ready? You ready, Jeffy?
Better look quick. Whoa.
All right, here we go. Ding! I got it. Oh, double ding dong. Unbelievable.
Double
All
ding
right.
dong is a rare condition. I think.
It is. It is. Logan.
I play for points this time. I said foot.
Foot. All right.
Oh, so I should put in quotes. That would have been a dirty answer.
Another foot.
There we go.
And Steve, what do you got? Is that hand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Hand. All right. Let's see here. Connie says wallet. That's pretty good. Cindy says foot as well. Denise says foot. My son that I'm very, very proud of says dick.
I get points for that?
Well, yeah, you matched my son, so you're in good company. There's your prize. All right. Here comes the answer. You ready?
After it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under the door. What do you put in that blank?
Head.
Head. His head?
Wait a minute.
She said head.
Did I misunderstand the question?
No, after it was run over by a steamroller, Norman was able to slip his blank under. After it.
Oh, it. Thank you.
Maybe she misunderstood the question. We'll find out right now. Head is the answer she's looking for, Steve.
Well, I hate to tell you what the question is, but be that as it may, I would say Volkswagen.
His Volkswagen.
Yeah.
All right, slip his Volkswagen under the door. What did you say, Brett?
I didn't say Volkswagen.
No, you didn't.
And I didn't say Haid.
You didn't say hey.
I said body.
Body. All right, no match there. What have you got,
I
Charles?
said Fanny.
I said hand, I'm sorry.
His hand. Now, you must match the remaining 3 celebrities to stay in the game. Fanny, let's see what you've got there.
I'm with Steve. I said Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
All right. Well,
What is the deal with the Volkswagen answer?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm trying to remember back to the commercials back in that time, and it's not coming to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
What were the last 2 answers? I only saw the.
Because she didn't win that round, so they don't even show.
They didn't even. Okay.
Yeah, so they just didn't show them. If they would have showed them, I would have put them up. They just didn't show them. So, Steve gets a point.
Amazing.
But whoops, hold on. He gets a point because he had the actual correct answer. That was good.
I can't believe no one said foot.
Move him up to 6, and I'm going to give Tracy 2 and Jeff 2.
Ding dong.
Ding dong was a pretty damn good answer.
Megan has.
Megan looks like she has 0 to this point.
Oh, she was talking trash earlier, saying that she was going to get it to her.
I know. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been drinking far too much, and I get less funny or witty when I'm drinking.
Wow.
We talked something earlier today, which is where you drink a whiskey drink, you drink a vodka drink, you drink a lager drink, you drink a cider drink.
What's a Chumbawamba Day?
Chumbawamba.
No, we would tell something.
Well, by the band Chumbawamba. She is drunk.
Yeah.
It's a song by a band. The band.
Yes, I thought you said, were you Chumbawamba?
Oh man,
Charlie has a
kids
great point.
Should say no.
I think Charlie's right.
Volkswagen must mean dick. So.
Yeah, I can't believe no one said foot and 2 people said Volkswagen.
It was inferred.
Who would ever if anyway, nobody ever would have matched it. All right. Here we go. Question. By the way, Megan, I would agree that your alcohol intake would take away some of your humor in that, but anytime you ever did well, it wasn't funny.
Yeah, that's true.
It was just you were going for pure you were going for pure playing the game right. So
that's not true. Last week I was wicked funny.
yeah, actually you were last week.
Wasn't last week a lot of fun, you guys? I mean, it just seemed so much more freeing. Like you weren't worried about getting the repercussions of getting ripped on after the show from different people. I mean, it felt
we were having
It was
somebody yell at their
last week
husband.
too, and not 2 weeks ago. It was definitely last week.
Either way, I mean, it just
the whole idea. All right. Here we go. Question number 5.
A 97-year-old man said, "Whenever I go streaking, I always take my blank." Hear that, Ray?
All right. The 97-year-old man said, "Whenever I go streaking, I always bring my blank." I'm going to tell you right now, if you put down Volkswagen, you're getting no points. The 97-year-old man said, whenever I go streaking, I always bring my blank. Megan, you're young. Do you know what streaking is?
No, I'm also, I
She's
think,
not
the
that
second
young.
oldest person here. So
I know there might be some people there might be some people who are younger who might not know what that is. Streaking.
It's still a thing.
I watched Old School.
Oh, okay. Well, then you do know.
She's done it.
All right. The 97-year-old man said, whenever I go streaking, I always bring my blank. What do you say, Jeff?
I'm going for points. Walker.
Walker. That's good. That's very good. What do you think, Cindy? Oh, Cindy. Tracy says Walker. It's almost like gosh. Okay.
No,
Don't yell at Joel. Logan, what do you got?
I said wheelbarrow. For everything you gotta.
Yeah, I got wheelbarrow. I can see that.
Clear it, then I try to explain it.
Oh my Megan.
I said Joel.
I always bring my Joel. All right. And Steve says Walker as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Megan, you're assured of 4 points because that's good. Cindy says jockstrap.
Oh.
That's a good answer.
It's like a small wheelbarrow.
It is. Denise says a drink. I like it. Connie says seeing eye dog.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
That's very good.
I like that one.
Does he get shaved? Jenny says raincoat.
Well, then he's not streaking.
He's just flashing. And Charlie says cane.
Oh, that's good too.
Kane's pretty good.
What about Kane, though? That would have been a good one.
Yeah,
Kane,
that's good.
if you would have put Kane in parentheses, 4 points. All right, here comes the answer, folks.
The 97-year-old man said, whenever I go streaking, I always take my
cane. Cane.
Cane.
Right.
Says cane.
What did he say?
The audience thinks he's got a winning answer,
What did
Bobby.
he say?
He said cane.
Cane.
Cane is what he said.
Okay, before I start, I'd like to say hello to my Aunt Pearl. And my Uncle Irving. I have a Sophie in Long Island. I also have an uncle in Jamaica. No, forget it.
Get that answer out there
I
now.
said always takes his wife.
Takes his wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what they say about streaking. It's over. Their end is in sight. You know that. Just thought I'd try that joke out.
Moving along now, Brett.
That's right.
Well, I said wife because that was the only time she ever got to see him.
Right.
Charles, what did you say?
I just saw this, and I think it's not too bad. I said his hot water bottle.
97-year-old man said, whenever I go streaking, I always take my...
Well, 97-year-old and he's got a streak, right?
Right.
So he takes his Geritol. And he'll tell you all about Geritol. Oh, that's funny.
What did you say?
Yeah, there's a couple of dollars for you.
Show and tell.
Every time he goes streaking, he takes his wheelchair.
His wheelchair. Cane is the
He
answer.
meets a broad on the way back.
Cane is the one he's looking for. Let's see if we get one out of you.
He doesn't take his wheelchair, he takes his nurse.
His nurse.
Wow.
I thought Betty was going to say Walker.
I thought
that's stunning.
now I'll be honest with you guys, because I do these ahead of time, and typically I do them, far in advance. I swear to God, I thought somebody said Walker, but they didn't. Nobody said it. Not one person said it. So the only person to get any points, unfortunately, is going to be Megan.
Is Joel?
Yeah, well, Joel gets the points, but we'll put him on Megan's score.
One of the
There's 4
viewers
for her.
said Kane, though. That was
Yeah,
good.
they came in there.
Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, folks. Now, if you look at the scores, 9, 6, 4, 6, 11, everyone is within striking distance.
And if there's one thing I'm good at, it's blowing a lead.
That's absolutely correct.
I'm very good at that.
And
sorry, the mic cut out.
his mom's watching.
Blow, what now?
His mom's watching. Anyway, so this is.
Oh,
he sees my comedy. She hears worse. You're good.
it sounded like you really meant that, Jeff.
He's a voice actor. All right. So, folks, this is our last question, and here he is again. Geritol must mean Walker. No, I don't think so.
Geritol was a big deal in the 70s.
Geritol was huge. Geritol was a big sponsor of the flippin' Lawrence Welk show.
Yes, very much.
Because those old bastards would drink anything that they thought had a little alcohol in it. All right.
Brought to you by Geritol and the one and the two. That's my Lawrence Welk. I tried to.
All right. Last
I got my brother with
question.
it, so don't worry.
Last question. Everybody's within striking distance, and we have our 4-time super duper catcher-upper match thing.
Catchy title. I love it.
I'm always thinking of things, man. All right. Here comes the last question, folks.
To keep people from bumping into it in the dark, Ralph hung a red light on his blank.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just going to play that again because it was so short.
To keep people from bumping into it in the dark, Ralph hung a red light on his blank.
To keep people from bumping into it in the dark, Ralph hung a red
Can you
light
repeat
on
that,
his
please?
blank. No, I will not.
You did a lot
seriously
better,
didn't hear it.
Jeff, when you had no idea what was happening.
All right, everybody. So those of you that are watching, to keep people from bumping into it at night, Ralph hung a red light on his blank.
Oh.
All right. Everybody ready to roll? This is the last round. It all counts. It all comes down to this. Jeffy, what you got? Is that what I think it is without is that a shepherd's pie?
It's a leg.
I got it. I got it. Okay. Tracy.
I'm gonna go with nose.
Nose. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Logan.
I went with Kane.
Kane. All right.
In quotes.
Megan. Ding dong. And so apparently nobody's going for four times. Volkswagen.
Damn it.
Damn it, Steve. Come on.
Damn it. That's the perfect use.
I'm guessing someone may say car, so I'm gonna. It's a joke and there's a chance. I think.
And that's what makes you so good at this damn game.
I'm all for it. All right. Anybody in the audience? You got any? What did Ralph hang a red light on to keep people from bunking into it at night?
Let's
Anybody?
see. Joel from Rochester wrote, "Help me."
Oh, why did she keep yelling at me?
Right. Steve, I think you pronounced that wrong. I believe it's Joel is how it's the correct pronunciation of it. It's regional.
All right, gang. Here comes the answer.
To keep people from bumping into it in the dark, Ralph hung a red light on his
Bed.
on his bed.
Like bedpost.
Bedpost or bed, okay. Bobby, she said bed. What occurred to you?
This is a tough one. I didn't spell it too good, but I said he hung a red light on his bicycle.
On his bicycle?
Yeah, right.
That's a good idea.
Why not? You know.
Sure.
Who asked you?
You're on a star here. They're getting hostile toward you, Bobby.
Yes, terrible.
Just put a barrier up there, John. Brett, what did you
I
say?
think you're gonna have to. I said nose. I don't know why I said that. The popular thing.
Nose. All right, her answer is bed. To keep people from bumping into in the dark, Ralph hung a red light on his...
Another nose.
On his nose. The audience likes nose. What do you like?
Well, if the audience likes nose, I'll be the last one to disappoint them. Sorry.
Nose. That seems to be the answer. Richard, do you offer a nose?
I'm worried about an audience that would boo bicycle.
Yeah.
Cheer nose, right.
And cheer a man with a lamp hanging from his nose.
We're worried about you, folks. You're a bunch of weirdos and sickies, dude.
The thing that frightens me, they all have votes. I put bicycle.
You got an answer they can boo or cheer?
They're all plastic surgeons or something. I don't know.
Bicycle and nose my foot.
All right. So here's what I do know.
3 noses. That's
Tracy got 3 noses. Let me let me pop her up there to 9. Those of you with so here I need to look up answers again. I want to see Jeff's steaming pile if you still got it.
I don't. I could go make one quick.
No, that's fine. Hold off. I would like to see Steve. What was your answer? Your answer was nose.
Volkswagen.
It was not
yours
nose.
was Volkswagen.
His was
Actually,
Volkswagen.
if I'm honest, so it was Volkswagen, a steaming pile. What was yours, Megan?
Ding dong.
Ding dong, and Logan, yours was what?
Cane.
Cane. I got to give 4 points to Steve.
Yeah, you do. Obviously,
I got to give 4 to Steve.
I'd give him 4 of my points if you didn't.
Yeah.
Because obviously that was the best use of that answer. And given that fact, ladies and gentlemen, here are our scores for tonight. Jeff has 9. Very good. Steve has 10. Very good. Megan has 4. Poor outing. Tracy had 9. And our winner this week, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Nielsen. Congratulations, Logan.
I won one.
You did indeed win.
Yes.
And that's fan.
I just resigned to the fact that I was probably going to lose somehow.
Well, it's see, that's the thing. It's not only a game of matching, but now with the added extra stuff, it's also a game of strategy.
Strategy,
Also,
huh?
I would like to say that
You're gonna go with that read, huh, bud?
Jeff and I decided to up the ante this week, where the 2 of us had to text each other a secret word that they had to fit in throughout the evening.
Oh.
And I think we should all do that to each other. I think everybody has to text one other person a secret word to see if
What was your secret words?
mine was tough something. That's how I had to make up that story.
Oh.
So you're
And what
just
was
regular
yours, Jeff?
fat person drunk then.
Yeah.
You weren't doing a fun thing, you were just drinking the pain away. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Jeff, what was your secret word?
Mine was threesome.
Oh. Well, you fit that in, and it was almost seamless.
I was gonna say, yeah. You gotta give Jeff something harder than that.
Almost seamless.
Jesus.
All right, folks. Jeff, what do you got coming up this week? You got another poolside podcast?
We do. Yes, we're on number 69 this week.
Nice.
Do you ever just
We'll be recording 69.
Do you ever just not ever change that number once you get there? You're like, nope, everyone's 69.
You do that until you reach 420, and then you change it to that. And then you never change it from there.
And where can people find your podcast again?
Anchor.fm/the Poolside Podcast, or just wherever you get podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Perfect. Tracy McCray, you were just on vacation. Do you have anything cool coming up?
Not a damn thing.
What?
I just sit around. File for unemployment. You know, it's what I do.
We'll have to figure out how to fix that. Are you allowed to drink at home?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm home all day. So yeah.
So maybe just out of here, just
something tomorrow.
just out of nowhere, Cindy pops up. Wiener, And Charlie pops up Saggers. We have our own vernacular. That just out of nowhere, they just pop up. Logan, you were talking about Josh's podcast that you're a producer of and co-host. Tell us about that.
And a co-host sidekick. I mean, that's really all there is to it. Yeah, my friend Josh Johnson, who writes for The Daily Show and is way more successful than me, has decided to start a podcast, and he's dragging me along with him, and I couldn't be happier.
That's awesome.
But no, it's really fun. We just launched today, actually. Was the first episode. It's going to be every week, Thursdays on wherever you get podcasts.
Excellent. Megan,
What is the name of it?
The Josh Johnson Show is the name of it.
Okay.
Megan, you got anything cooking?
No, not me, but I'm very excited to watch the Goonie show tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very excited. D'Angelo, Michael Callahan, Marpulos, Randy. They're all, I'm very excited for all of them there.
Absolutely. That's
anyone
very
else on that
kind
show?
of.
Is there anyone else on it?
Pardon me?
Is there anyone else on that show? Those four, and then is there anyone else?
Just me hosting.
Oh, just you. Okay.
Yeah.
Just the one.
I'm not excited about
the
John,
one,
though.
Yeah, the one she didn't mention was what I was trying to.
Because I said
I
I was pointing out the ones that I was excited about.
Yeah. I was just rubbing it more.
Megan. I'm
Just kidding.
Let's see. I think actually, I think Megan's something happened with her mic. Megan, can you hear us? Can you? What? Oh man, that's raw.
Yeah.
That's not.
Now
good.
do the froze up thing.
All right, Steve.
Megan, tell Joel to fix it. Yell it.
Yeah, yell at Joel. Steve, do you have anything coming up? Anything interesting coming up in the magazine?
Yeah, actually, the magazine goes to press tomorrow. What do we got? 50 things every Rochesterite should do. A little checklist. You can find out how many you've done of the 50 things you should do. Might go mow the lawn tonight. Although I just got a text from a buddy who was pretty down. He said his wife's been a real jerk, so he just wanted to call and talk. So I'll probably call Joel back later. But
I'm sorry, but you guys are the only ones that make me laugh like Muttley. Unbelievable.
I don't know if this is the first time I've ever noticed this too, and maybe you guys have seen this every time, but tonight for the first time when I'm laughing and I lean forward, the veins that are in my forehead are like, I feel like they're just like popping right out of my forehead. I'm afraid I'm going to have a stroke and die tonight. So if I do, I just want you to know I'm going to go out laughing.
We've
so
noticed,
always be
we've
Logan talked about that for about 8 minutes.
Yeah. Before you got signed on, we have a separate group chat about your forehead that we're worried about. Oh,
Yep.
Look at it.
Oh my gosh!
It's
All right.
terrible. I'm going to die.
The next episode will be in loving memory of Tracy McCray. So.
Yeah, lean forward just a minute. I'm going to play a little something again. We've got a again virtual comedy show tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Here's a little promo. Pretty epic, huh?
You need nicknames now? No one told me that. Do I need to have
no, you don't need a nickname. For God's sakes, I just came up with something stupid to do so I could make a, don't.
Mean old man go now.
Mean old man is just the truth. I can't help that.
Logan, the baseball manager.
Mikey, hello, up in Fargo. Good to see you, buddy. You'll have to go back to the beginning and watch from the beginning. We played the match game.
First 10 minutes.
You can skip the first 12 minutes.
First 12 minutes for sure.
I'll skip that. That's my favorite part.
Oh my God.
There's only one highlight, and that's no. That's the only.
Whoa! All right, I like that.
That's the only. My hair's hurt now, folks. Other than that, we appreciate it, guys. Anybody want to do this again in 2 more weeks?
Obviously.
The deuce.
We love it. We love it, and we appreciate you. Oh my God. I have so much fun doing this, you guys, and I appreciate it so much. I hope you know that. And those of you that are watching, it means a lot to me that you do. You got plenty of other things you could be doing. Well, other than my son, I know he doesn't do shit. Anyway, folks, we will see you again in 2 weeks. And those of you that want to buy a ticket to the Goonies comedy show tomorrow night, they're $5. So go to Goonies Facebook page. You can find that link there and get a ticket. We'll send you the link out right away, and you'll be ready to go tomorrow at 8:00 with 2 headliners and 2 feature acts and me. All right, everybody, have a good night, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Get ready to match the stars.